Philadelphia, in 1893. The 4 circuits, used in 2 pairs, are still a fundamental part of all radio and television equipment. The United States Supreme Court in 1943 held Marconi's most important patents invalid, recognizing Tesla's more significant contribution as the inventor of radio technology. This is the photo of Tesla in the Smithsonian Institution. The photograph of the Wardenclyffe Tower commemorates his work with radio waves in the 1890s. This is the interior of the Department of Electricity at the Smithsonian, with Tesla's achievement of the first hydroelectric power plant at Niagara Falls. The Edison bust is featured prominently in this exhibition. Tesla is also the father of robotics. His initial demonstration was at Madison Square Garden in September 1888, where he displayed an iron-hulled boat that was operated by wireless remote control. These patents evolved into the technology behind guided missiles.
In 1895, Tesla constructed a special boat which could be remotely controlled. Through the antenna, a signal appears on a special coherer, which is a device sensitive to radio waves. And by a special mechanism, which is a digitally controlled mechanism, he could transmit commands to move the rudder or to stop the turning of the propeller or to start turning of the propeller and so on. That was patented in 1895.
The Century magazine published Tesla's principles of telegraphy without wires, popularizing scientific lectures given before the Franklin Institute in February 1893. The Electrical Review in 1896 published X-rays of a man made by Tesla with X-ray tubes of his own design. They appeared at the same time as when Röntgen announced his discovery of X-rays. Tesla never attempted to proclaim priority. Röntgen congratulated Tesla on his sophisticated X-ray pictures. Tesla even wrote Röntgen's name on one of his films. These rare photos of Tesla's hands were taken by the light of a vacuum tube he invented and proposed for a comfortable light source for photography. The breadth of his inventiveness is demonstrated by his patents for a bladeless steam turbine based on a spiral flow principle. Tesla also patented a pump design to operate at extremely high temperatures. In the late 1920s, Tesla patented a vertical takeoff aircraft. This design was used by the American military for the successful V-20 Army aircraft. Tesla lectured to the scientific community on his inventions in New York, Philadelphia, and St. Louis, and before scientific organizations in both England and France. Over 700 patents were issued to Tesla worldwide. Among these, the Tesla induction motor is widely accepted as one of the 10 most important discoveries of all time. Tesla wrote many autobiographical articles for the prominent journal Electrical Experimenter. From these articles, a book was compiled entitled My Inventions. In 1915, a New York Times article announced that Tesla and Edison were to share the Nobel Prize for Physics. Oddly, neither man received the prize, the reasons being unclear. It was rumored that Tesla refused the prize because he would not share it with Edison, and because Marconi had already received his. In 1917, Tesla was awarded the Edison Medal, the most coveted electrical prize in the United States. On his 75th birthday in 1931, the inventor appeared on the cover of Time magazine. On this occasion, Tesla received congratulatory letters from scores of scientists, including Albert Einstein. Tesla is shown with Yugoslavia's King Peter in 1942. To his right is Sava Kosanovic, his nephew and later ambassador to the United Nations. Tesla died on January 7, 1943, in the Hotel New Yorker, where he had lived for the last 10 years of his life. The room 3327 is one of the 2 suites which he occupied. A state funeral was held at St. John the Divine Cathedral in New York City by the Yugoslav government in exile. telegrams of condolence were received from many notables, including the First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt and Vice President Wallace. Over 2,000 people attended, including several Nobel laureates. He was cremated in Ardsley-on-the-Hudson, New York. His ashes were interned in a golden sphere, Tesla's favorite shape, on permanent display at the Tesla Museum in Belgrade, along with his death mask. The New York City skyline is lit by Tesla's polyphase alternating current, more commonly known as AC. AC is the standard of electricity in the 20th century. Tesla's discoveries are the basis for neon lighting. Times Square and Broadway's neon display pay tribute to the grandeur of his invention. A photo of the inventor is on permanent display in the Statue of Liberty Museum. Tesla's name was given to the International Unit of Magnetic Flux Density in 1956. Magnetic resonance imaging is the newest advancement in modern diagnostic radiology based upon a strong magnetic field. The capacity of every MRI imager is expressed in Tesla units.
Siemens Magnetome SP, the innovation leader in MR. The powerful 1 and 1.5 Tesla Magnetome SP, ready for tomorrow with the most advanced features available today.
In 1975, he was inducted into the Inventors Hall of Fame. The United States Postal Service honored him and 3 other inventors with a commemorative stamp in 1983. An engraving of the Tesla statue adorns the Yugoslav 500 dinar note. Many biographical and scientific books have already been written about Tesla, with new publications continuing to appear. Margaret Cheney's recent book, Tesla, Man Out of Time, represents the most complete biography to date. In recent years, there has been a renewed public interest in Nikola Tesla. An increasing number of recently published books serves as testimony to his growing popularity. The Encyclopedia Britannica lists Nikola Tesla as one of the 10 most interesting historical figures of all time. Several biographical movies on Tesla have been made, and several new ones are in preparation and production. The Nikola Tesla Award is one of the most distinguished honors presented by the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. The award has been given annually since 1976.
A film about Nikola Tesla and this award. Would you like to say just a few words about Nikola Tesla Award?
Well, it is one of the most important awards in the Power Engineering Society, and of necessity, I think it denotes the enormous contribution that Nikola Tesla has made to our field. He started, really, the electrification of the world.
A growing number of governors in various states in the United States proclaimed July 10th, Tesla's birthday, an official day. The Liberty Science Center in Jersey City, New Jersey, has a public display of the magnificent electrical discharges produced by the Tesla Coil. The Nikola Tesla corner sign, located at the intersection of 40th Street and 6th Avenue in Manhattan, is a constant reminder to all New Yorkers of the greatness of this genius.
Mr. Speaker, I am rising today to commemorate the 135th anniversary this month of the birthday of one of America's greatest inventors and scientists, Nikola Tesla.
In his speech presenting Tesla with the Edison Medal, Mr. Behrend, Vice President of the Institute of Electrical Engineers, eloquently expressed the following thoughts. Were we to seize and eliminate from our industrial world the results of Mr. Tesla's work, the wheels of industry would cease to turn. Our electric cars and trains would stop. Our towns would be dark. Our mills would be dead and idle. His name marks an epoch in the advance of electrical science. Mr. Behrend ended his speech with a paraphrase of Pope's lines on Newton. Nature and nature's laws lay hid in night. God said, "Let Tesla be," and all was light.